Hi, this is Jeremy Moskowitz, Group Policy MVP and founder of PolicyPak software. In this discussion, we'll learn how to use PolicyPak to manage Dell SonicWall Global VPN client using Group Policy and PolicyPak. I've already got the VPN client installed on my target computer, and I'm just a regular user here. As you can see, I'm logged on as a guy called East Sales User 4. If I open up the application and go to View Options, I've got a number of tabs that display various settings. Let's start off with General. This tab covers some basic but important settings, especially our second checkbox selection. If we look at Logging and then click on the Settings button, I've got some very important configurations concerning the size of my log files and what overwriting functions, if any, that I want. There's not a lot of settings here with this application, but it is the lifeblood between the user's remote computer and the parent network, so it's a pretty critical idea that I make sure that my users can't mess things up by changing the settings that you, the administrator, have configured. So let's go over and see how we would manage these settings quickly using PolicyPak. I'll go ahead and switch over to my management station computer. We'll go ahead and right-click over our East Sales users here, create a GPO, and we'll call it Manage SonicWall. So this GPO is now associated with our East Sales users. I'll right-click over, I'll click Edit, and I'll dive down under User Configuration, PolicyPak, Applications, New Application, and there it is. PolicyPak for SonicWall Global VPN client, along with a lot of our other applications like Firefox, Flash, Office, Shockwave, Skype, and a lot of other important desktop apps. Let's start off here with the General tab. We said that that second checkbox, Warn Me before enabling a connection that will block my internet traffic, is selected by default when we want to make sure this box is always checked. So let's just quickly uncheck it and recheck it. When we do that, notice that that's underlined, and that means that this checkbox value will be delivered to the target. So let's go to Logging and make some quick configuration selections. Let's change the number of log messages to 1500 by simply typing it in and making sure that the new value is underlined. Let's also check log nat keep alive packets and also enable automatic logging of messages to a file. Then let's just click the Settings button. Let's uncheck and check both of the checkboxes on this tab, and we'll change the maximum auto log file to 5 megabytes. So now I'll go back to my client machine. We'll get a command prompt, and I'll run GP update. Now, you could envision the user logging on for the first time, using a terminal services or Citrix machine, using a VDI session, changing job roles, or getting a new computer. It's PolicyPak that performs the magic. To get the magic delivered, you can use Group Policy, SCCM, LANDesk, Case, or your own systems management software. We just happen to be using Group Policy to deliver directives in this demonstration. All right, now that that's done, let's go ahead and reopen the SonicWall client application. Now, if we go to General as a user, we can see that the same checkbox is selected. Let's go over to Logging, and we can see the number of logging messages is indeed 1500 as we wanted, and that automatic logging is indeed enabled. So let's go to the Settings button and just confirm that all of our desired configurations have been enforced, and there you can see that they are. PolicyPak is indeed doing what it's designed to do. And that's it. We're done. That's how incredibly easy it is for you to use PolicyPak and manage and lock down the Dell SonicWall VPN client and tons of your other desktop applications. So if you want to trial a PolicyPak, just click on the webinar download button or sign up for a webinar on the right. Thanks so much for watching, and get in touch with us if you want to get started. Talk to you soon.